All right, so today we're diving into something that's probably like super top of mind for all of us launching our first product.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Huge.
And we've got advice from a bunch of entrepreneurs who've been there, done that,
Right.
and they've come out on top.
Yes.
And what really struck me, digging through all these tips,
Mm-hmm.
was how much they emphasized strategy,
Yeah.
even before you've got the product ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about building something cool.
Totally.
It's about building it smart.
It's like laying the foundation for a skyscraper. You don't want to start stacking the floors without a solid plan.
Exactly.
And one of the most surprising things that I saw
Yeah.
was how much focus there was on getting a ton of reviews, like right out of the gate.
Oh, really?
Like one entrepreneur recommended shooting for 25 to 100 reviews as soon as your product drops.
Wow, 100 reviews. That seems like a pretty tall order,
Right.
especially when you're just starting out.
Yeah.
How do you even get that many reviews so quickly?
That's a lot.
I mean, beyond just, asking your mom and your best friend to leave a nice comment.
Well, that's where the hustle comes in.
Okay.
You've got to think outside the box,
Mm-hmm.
get creative with it.
Yeah.
One idea, think about launch groups,
Okay.
where you're offering early access to your product
All right,
in
well,
exchange for honest feedback.
gotcha.
You could run contests on social media,
Yeah.
generate some buzz, and encourage people to go check out your product page. There's
Mhm.
so many ways to get those early reviews,
Yeah.
and they're absolutely crucial for building that trust
Yeah.
with potential buyers.
That makes total sense.
Right.
People want to see that other people have tried it, loved it,
Social proof.
before they, take the plunge themselves.
Yeah,
It's social proof. We talk about this all the time.
absolutely.
So, okay, reviews check.
Mm-hmm.
What other pre-launch must-dos did these entrepreneurs emphasize?
Building an email list,
Oh, an email list. Oh,
like your own fan club
Oh, yeah.
of people who are really into what you're doing. Yeah.
like genuinely interested?
But how do you build that? Like,
Yeah.
do you just email everyone you know?
Not quite.
Okay.
Think about those lead magnets.
Okay.
Offer something valuable in exchange for their email address.
Right.
Maybe it's an exclusive discount
Mm.
or an ebook like packed with tips
Yeah,
or early access to your launch.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you're building that excitement.
Yeah, totally.
You're gathering those potential customers before you even launch.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so email list, that's another big one. I also noticed a lot of these entrepreneurs were really raving about Amazon's brand registry.
Yeah, it's like having a VIP pass
Okay.
to the biggest marketplace in the world.
Right.
If you don't have it, you're just another face in the crowd.
Yeah.
But with the brand registry, you unlock a whole suite of tools
Mm-hmm.
that'll help you stand out and actually tell your brand's story.
So, like, what are those tools?
Yeah.
What makes it so powerful?
Well, for one thing, you get access to A-plus content.
That lets you create these really visually rich descriptions
Oh,
with images and comparison charts,
nice.
even videos.
Cool.
It's a way to show off what makes your product unique
Yeah,
in a way that plain text just can't do.
it's true.
Right.
Makes it really come alive.
Exactly.
Okay, so A-plus content. That's a big one.
Yeah.
I also saw a lot about trademarks.
Right.
How does that fit in?
Think of a trademark as the key
Okay,
that unlocks the brand registry door.
got it.
You can't even apply without a registered trademark.
Really?
So if you're serious about building your brand on Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
getting that trademark is step one.
Makes sense.
It's an investment.
Yeah.
But it's an investment in protecting your brand
For sure.
and unlocking all those powerful tools.
Okay, so trademarks check, brand registry check.
Mm-hmm.
If you're finding this deep dive helpful, hit that like button and share it with your entrepreneurial crew.
Yes, please.
Now, I want to dig a little deeper into optimization.
Okay.
I saw that term pop up a lot. But what does it really mean when we're talking about launching a product?
Well, it's all about making sure your product listing
Mm-hmm.
is as compelling and effective as possible.
Go ahead.
Like, you have to think about conversion rates.
Right.
What percentage of people who land on your page
Yeah.
actually end up buying?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Right.
So how do we figure that out? How do we improve that?
Well, understanding industry benchmarks is key here.
Okay, so we need to know what good looks like
Yeah.
for our specific category.
Right.
Okay, but then how do you actually improve it?
Okay, so a great product,
Yeah.
that's the foundation.
Of course.
But it's not enough.
Okay.
You've got to nail your headline and your
Right.
main image.
Yeah,
Those are the first things people see,
absolutely.
and they have to grab attention
Yeah.
and communicate value
Right away.
instantly.
Yeah.
That's where A/B testing comes in.
Okay.
Try out different headlines,
Right.
different images,
Gotcha.
see what performs best. and constantly refine your approach.
So it's like a science experiment,
Totally.
but for your business.
It is.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what a small change can do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe switching up a couple words in your headline
Yeah.
or using a different product photo
Right.
could make all the difference.
Wow.
The key is never stop testing and learning.
Okay, so we've covered reviews, email lists, brand registry optimization.
Yeah,
It sounds like there's a lot to juggle when you're launching a product.
there is.
What else? What's next?
There is a lot more to come.
I bet.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more after the break.
Okay. Well, you can have like the best product in the world,
Right.
but if nobody sees it,
Yeah.
what's the point?
It's true.
Right.
You got to get it out there.
You got to get it out there.
Okay.
And that's where PPC comes in.
Okay, PPC.
Pay-per-click advertising.
All right, so that's what I've been hearing a lot about.
Yeah.
But honestly, it kind of feels like a whole other language to me.
It can be.
Like all those algorithms, bidding strategies, conversion rates.
Right.
Makes my head spin.
I know.
Any tips for navigating that wild world of PPC?
Well, one of the entrepreneurs that we looked at actually suggested outsourcing it
Yeah.
to an expert.
Oh, okay.
It can be a really smart move, especially in the early stages when you're already wearing so many hats.
Yeah, that's true.
It frees up your time to focus on other things like
Yeah.
product development or customer service.
Oh, yeah, delegation.
Yeah,
That's something I definitely need to get better at.
I think we all do.
It's so easy to get caught in that trap of thinking you have to do it all yourself,
Yeah,
especially when you're just starting out.
absolutely.
But it's about working smarter, not harder, right?
It is. It really is.
All right, so we've got PPC, maybe outsource that one.
Yeah.
What about these launch lists and
Yeah.
influencers?
All right.
I kept seeing those pop up too.
Yeah.
Break those down for me.
Okay, so your launch list,
Mhm.
that's your VIP crew. The people who have already signed up for your email list,
Gotcha.
they've downloaded your lead magnet, they follow you on social media,
Right.
they're already interested in what you have to offer.
So they're primed to be those early adopters.
Yes, exactly.
All right, I like it.
They're your champions.
Okay, and then what about influencers? How do you find the right ones?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Right?
Finding the right influencers is key.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about chasing big follower counts.
Yeah.
It's about finding people whose audience really aligns with your target market.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Do their followers actually care about your product?
That's a good point.
Right.
So do your research, make sure it's a genuine fit.
Absolutely.
Okay. Launch lists, influencers, check.
Yep.
Now, I know we've been talking a lot about, strategies and tactics,
Mm-hmm.
but what about like the actual tools
Okay.
that we can use to launch our products?
Right.
I'm particularly curious about what Amazon has to offer.
Sure.
Because let's face it, they're kind of the 800-pound gorilla
They are.
in the e-commerce
The
jungle.
big dog.
Right, exactly.
Well, Amazon has a whole arsenal of marketing tools at your disposal.
Okay.
But here's the thing. You have to earn access to them.
Oh, really?
Think of it like a video game.
Okay, I like that.
You start with the basic tools,
All right.
and as you level up, you unlock the more powerful weapons.
Okay, so what are those starting weapons and how do we level up?
Well, you usually start with coupons.
Okay,
They're available right away.
right,
It's a good way to entice those early buyers
right.
and start building your sales history.
Gotcha.
And as you prove yourself
Mm-hmm.
with consistent sales,
Okay.
good customer feedback,
Yeah.
you unlock the more powerful tools,
Right.
things like lightning deals,
Okay.
and the subscription model.
Ooh, subscriptions.
Yeah,
Those are like the holy grail,
they can be.
recurring revenue, predictable income.
Right.
How do you qualify for that?
Well, there are some requirements.
Right.
You'll need a solid sales history,
Right.
proven track record of customer satisfaction,
Makes sense.
and a product that lends itself to repeat purchases.
Got it. So it's not something you get right away,
Right.
but it's definitely something to aim for.
Absolutely.
Okay, so even with those basic tools like coupons,
Mm-hmm.
there's some cool tricks you can use.
Yeah.
One entrepreneur had this pricing hack to qualify for same-day or next-day shipping.
Oh, yes. That prime
Right.
shipping can be a huge selling point
Totally.
to get that prime shipping speed.
Okay.
Your product, including any coupon discounts,
Mm-hmm.
needs to be priced over $25. It is a small detail,
Wow.
but it can make a big difference
That's a great tip.
for customer satisfaction and encourage those impulse buys.
I love it.
Yeah,
So strategic pricing promotions.
it all plays a part.
Okay, now this might sound a little crazy,
Okay.
but one of the entrepreneurs we read about suggested looking beyond Amazon.
I know, right? It seems counterintuitive, but there's a lot of wisdom in diversifying
Okay.
your sales channels.
Yeah.
Platforms like Etsy can be fantastic
Okay.
for testing the waters,
Right.
building an audience,
Awesome.
especially if you're in a niche market.
So it's like setting up shop where the party's already happening.
Exactly.
I like that.
You go where the people are.
All right. If you're enjoying this deep dive, hit that like button and share it with your entrepreneurial friends.
Yes, please spread the love.
Okay. Now let's shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and talk about something that's been making waves in the business world.
There.
Generative AI.
Ooh, yes.
Now, it wasn't explicitly covered in those main sources we looked at,
Right.
but it just feels too important to ignore.
It is. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so for those of us who aren't like, tech wizards,
Right.
how can we actually use AI to launch and grow our businesses?
Well, that's the beauty of it. You don't need to be a coding genius to leverage these tools.
Okay, good, because I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, phew.
There are so many user-friendly tools out there
Real.
that can help you with everything.
Okay, like what give me some examples.
Okay. Imagine you're struggling to come up with a catchy product name.
Okay, yeah, that's always a struggle.
Right.
Happens every time.
You can use an AI name generator
Really?
to brainstorm ideas,
Wow.
see what resonates with your audience.
That's cool.
Or maybe you're spending hours writing product descriptions.
Yeah. Been there?
An AI writing tool can help you create compelling copy
No kidding.
in a fraction of the time.
That's amazing.
It really is.
So it's like having a virtual assistant.
On steroid.
On steroids, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. But I think there's still a lot of fear and uncertainty around AI.
I understand that.
People are worried about robots taking over their jobs
Hmm.
or that they need to be these tech experts to even use the tools.
Right.
Are those concerns valid?
Well, I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool.
Okay.
It's here to augment our abilities,
Mm.
not replace us.
And as AI technology keeps evolving,
Yeah.
it's going to become even more accessible and user-friendly.
So it's not about fearing the future. It's about embracing the possibilities.
I love that.
Yeah. AI is just another tool in our entrepreneurial toolbox.
Absolutely.
And the sooner we learn to use it effectively,
Yeah,
the better off we'll be.
totally.
All right. So we've covered a lot of ground today.
We heard.
From the nitty-gritty of Amazon optimization
Mm-hmm.
to the mind-blowing potential of AI.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling super inspired.
Me too.
I hope our listeners are too.
I hope so.
Any final words of wisdom before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I think the most important thing to remember
Mm.
is that launching a product is a marathon, not a sprint.
Ooh, I like that.
There are going to be challenges, setbacks,
Yeah, for sure.
moments where you just want to throw your laptop out the window.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
We've all been there.
More than once.
But with the right mindset,
Yeah,
a solid strategy,
right.
and a willingness to adapt,
Absolutely.
you can overcome those obstacles and achieve your goals.
I love that.
It's about persistence,
Mhm.
resilience,
Yeah,
and a healthy dose of optimism.
so true.
Right.
And don't be afraid to ask for help along the way.
Please don't.
Right.
There are so many resources available
There are.
for entrepreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
online communities,
Yeah,
mentorship programs,
right.
business coaches, consultants.
It's true. You don't have to figure it all out on your own.
You really don't.
All right. So building that support network,
So important.
super crucial.
Surround yourself with people who believe in you,
Yeah.
who can offer guidance,
Right.
encouragement,
Mm-hmm.
and who can celebrate those wins with you.
I love that.
Yes, celebrate the wins.
Okay. So before we sign off,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you can do today
Okay.
to move your product launch forward, even if it's just a baby step?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I would say start by getting crystal clear on your target audience.
Okay.
Who are you trying to reach with this product? What are their needs,
Right.
their desires,
Yeah.
their pain points?
That's a good point.
Once you really understand your audience,
Yeah.
everything else will fall into place,
It's true.
from product development to marketing.
So it all comes back to empathy.
It does.
Really understanding the people you want to serve
Yes.
and creating something that actually adds value to their lives.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And remember, launching a product, it's a journey of learning,
Yeah.
growth,
Yeah.
and discovery.
Absolutely.
Embrace the process.
Yeah.
Celebrate the small wins.
Love it.
And never stop iterating.
You got this.
You got this.
We can't wait to see what you create.
We're excited for you.
That's all for this deep dive into product launches. We hope you found it valuable and inspiring.
We did too.
If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow entrepreneurs.
Yes, please.
Until next time, keep innovating, keep hustling, and keep chasing those dreams.
Yeah. See you next time.
So it's not about fearing the future. It's about embracing the possibilities.
I love that.
Yeah. AI is just another tool in our entrepreneurial toolbox.
Absolutely.
And the sooner we learn to use it effectively,
Yeah,
the better off we'll be.
totally.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From like the nitty-gritty of Amazon optimization to like the mind-blowing potential of AI.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling super inspired.
Me too.
I hope our listeners are too.
I hope so.
Any final words of wisdom before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I think the most important thing to remember is that launching a product is a marathon, not a sprint.
Ooh, I like that.
There are going to be challenges, setbacks,
Yeah.
moments where you just want to throw your laptop out the window.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
We've all been there.
More than once.
But with the right mindset,
Yeah,
a solid strategy,
right.
and a willingness to adapt,
Absolutely.
you can overcome those obstacles and achieve your goals.
I love that.
It's about persistence,
Mm-hmm.
resilience,
Yeah.
and a healthy dose of optimism.
So true.
Right.
And don't be afraid to ask for help along the way.
Please don't.
Right.
There are so many resources available. Entrepreneurs, online communities, mentorship programs,
Right.
business coaches, consultants.
It's true. You don't have to figure it all out on your own.
You really don't.
All right,
You-
so building that support network,
So important.
super crucial.
Surround yourself with people who believe in you,
Yeah.
who can offer guidance,
Right.
encouragement, and who can celebrate those wins with you.
I love that.
Yes.
Celebrate the wins.
Okay, so before we sign off,
Hmm.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
All right.
What's the one thing you can do today?
To move your product launch forward, even if it's just a baby step.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I would say start by getting crystal clear on your target audience.
Okay.
Who are you trying to reach with this product?
Mm-hmm.
What are their needs?
Right.
Their desires?
Yeah.
Their pain points?
That's a good point.
Once you really understand your audience,
Yeah.
everything else will fall into place.
It's true.
From product development to marketing.
So it all comes back to empathy.
It does.
Really understanding the people you want to serve
Yes,
and creating something that actually adds value to their lives.
absolutely.
I love it.
And remember, launching a product,
Yeah.
It's a journey of learning,
Yeah.
growth,
Yeah.
and discovery.
Absolutely.
Embrace the process.
Yeah.
Celebrate the small wins.
Love it.
And never stop iterating.
You got this.
You got this.
I can't wait to see what you create.
We're excited for you.
That's all for this deep dive into product launches. We hope you found it valuable and inspiring. And remember, you are just one product away from achieving those entrepreneurial dreams. We'll catch you in the next deep dive.